Jack Squad. Yo, did y'all see the Funky Dineva live last night? Now, the night before, he talked about it, but he went into full detail last night. And when I tell you, if I was Tamar, I would go hide up under a rock and don't come out for about 6 months. But she don't know how to be quiet and stay unseen. She don't know how to do that. Child, he told the whole everything and said there's still more. There's more. And he told her to leave him alone, right? Now, me, I don't see it as, he said people gonna see him as a messy gay boy and all that. No. He told her way back when it happened, leave me alone, keep a name out your mouth. He said, I know things. If Tamar knew that he knew, he know that she know that he know that she was messing with Mendices, why did you keep running off at the mouth and telling those lies? Why didn't you defend your friend? Why didn't you defend your friend when the people were attacking him like he did something to her? Something's wrong with Tamar. Something is wrong with Tamar. Funky said everywhere they went, Mendices would pop up. You got to be a bold motherfucker to just go out with somebody else's husband publicly, right? He said at this particular day at the party, Mendices was sitting next to her, whispering in her ear, digging in between her legs. Also, they was in the car kissing. He said they would sneak off around the corner and do whatever. Really, Tamar? Really, Mendices? So is Mendices and Yandy together? Now we know they're not legally married, but they married common law, whatever you want to call it, right? They got kids, they get money together, they've been together, right? That is Yandy's man. It's Yandy man. Tamar, why would you knowingly go after somebody else's situation? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Listen, something's wrong with Tamar. She can't get along with her sisters, even though her sisters is all wicked too. But she can't get along with her sisters. She can't get along with no girlfriends. You was hanging out with the gay guys. You can't get along with them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? And had the nerve to send him a letter, like a little bit of a threat from her lawyers. He let it all out. So that ain't the first time they've been doing that, and Mendices pop up, and he felt uncomfortable with Mendices around, knowing that he's with Yandy, right? Mendices, I thought you was a little smoother than that. Especially coming from New York, I thought you was smooth, nigga. You picked Tamar out of all the 50,000, 1,100 women in Atlanta. You picked Tamar? You picked Tamar? The big mouth of the South? You picked Tamar? So anyway, you could clearly see that Funky Dineva's feelings was hurt. He thought Tamar was his friend. Now, why he thought that, I don't know. Because I could have told him that she ain't nobody's friend. Guess he didn't know her like that. I've been watching her on TV and saw the transformation or the whatever you want to call it and realized, oh, she's not cool, right? She's messy. She's chaotic. She's an earth disturber. I don't know why any man would fool with her. She's an earth disturber. You're going to be in the public eye fooling with Tamar. Is that what Mendices wanted? Subconsciously, right? Because why would you be out in them streets like that? Obviously, he don't give a fuck. Obviously, he don't give a fuck. They was out there together with Funky as the sidekick, right? Digging around in between her legs, kissing in the car. He said the reason why he didn't, which makes sense to me, I believe him, he didn't go upstairs with her. Because everybody was like, well, she was drunk, why you didn't go see her to her door? Because Mendices and his friend did. That's why. He didn't have to. There was no need. Mendices and his friend did. I don't know who I'm more shocked at. Tamar for publicly messing with somebody else's, a public figure's husband, or Mendices for picking her to mess with. None of it makes sense to me. None of it makes sense. Unless Mendices was about to pull a papoose and get him somebody to take care of him. I don't know. And I wonder now, is Yandy and Mendices together? The fallout today gonna be something. The fallout gonna be something. But if I was Tamar, I wouldn't say nothing else. I would say nothing else. But I don't think she's capable of doing that. Mendices gonna act like unbothered. You just make Yandy look like a fool. Like, I don't know why these dudes is making their women look like fools out here. Did y'all go have a meeting at the Black Men's Association and say, look, we about to make all these women look stupid? I don't know. But Funky told it all. The tea was piping hot, on fire. What? And he said there's more. He said there's more. Tell you, if I was Tamar, I'd be calling like, I was just playing. I ain't mean it. Because I could feel and see the hurt in him and the anger. He thought Tamar was his friend. Why anybody would think Tamar? After all these years, and maybe he didn't watch her on TV. Maybe he hadn't heard. But, he said they had good times together. I believe that. But she ain't nobody's friend. You can have a good time with somebody and not be your friend. Tamar is nobody's friend. She's a friend to no one. Anyway, y'all go watch Funky's live. Go watch the replay. And so you can get all the tea. I'm talking about, and he said there's more. What else could it be? Did you see him having sex? What else could it be? And he also said one time they went over there. I don't know if it was that time or another time. And went up there, and Mendices went up there. Mendices immediately got on the couch and got the cover and wrapped up like he was very familiar with the setting. And Vince was there. Like, what was Vince? I guess Vince was babysitting, but what is his purpose? What was ever his purpose? Tamar, you dead wrong. Mendices, you dead wrong. Yandy out there just like Candy. She out there trying to make $1. She out there getting it, grinding. And you niggas just sitting around deciding who you gonna sleep with. That's the height of your day. Like I said, I don't know who I'm more disgusted with, Tamar or Mendices. Probably Mendices, because you the one that's connected to somebody. And you picked her. You picked Tamar, the big mouth of the South. You picked her? Shame on you.